The render method is used in React class components to define what should be displayed on the screen. It is the only required method in a class component. Here's a basic example of how the render method works in a React class component. Import React component from React. Class myComponent extends component. Render. Return. div. h1 hello world /h1. p. This is rendered using the render method in a class component /p /div. Export default myComponent. Key points about the render method. Returns JSX. The render method must return JSX, which is HTML-like code that will be rendered in the DOM. Only method required in class components. If you're using a class component, the render method is mandatory. Called automatically, every time the component's state or props change, React will automatically call the render method to update the UI. Example with state. In a more complex example, you can see how the render method reacts to state changes. Import React component from React. Class myComponent extends component. Constructor props. Super props. This dot state equals message hello world. Update message equals this dot set state message updated. Render. Return. div. h1 this dot state dot message /h1. Button on click equals this dot update message /button /div. Export default myComponent. In this example, the render method will display the current value of this dot state dot message. When the button is clicked, this dot set state is called, which triggers a re-render, updating the displayed message. Conclusion. The render method is the heart of React class components and is responsible for rendering the UI based on the current state and props.